Hey guys, and welcome back to Exchange Sidings. Yeah, so interesting episode that we got planned today, and yeah, let's get on with it. I'm currently here sat at Grantham, one of the new stations that have been built. In fact, there's an entire new commuter network up at this section of the line, partly built by my brother. He's actually been rather helpful with this because I've been observing it for the last couple of moments. It spans almost my entire food network that I built back in episode 1. I'm going to be working with this. I also have an idea. A cunning idea. A plan so cunning that you could put a tail on it and call it a fox. My mainline's getting food. Because this is, if I show you, Grantham, Prescott, Northwich, Axbridge, Needham wants food. No, Sandhurst wants food. Needham wants food. Meanwhile, on the Woodhead, Haverhill, Lugshaw, Stratford, Woodhead, Torrington, Crowborough, and Northampton all want food. And if I just follow the main line back up, you've got Crowborough, Lugshaw, Brecon, Needham, Sandhurst, Axbridge, Northwich, Prescott, and now Grantham, all connected on the same line. Yes. This was my goal to start with. And the fact that we've now got amalgamation of mainline companies that are actually now produced a mainline going from end to end. Yes. So unpause that. Delete that. Starting down here, I'm going to need a good station. I'm going to want it wide. I'm going to want it long. 4 platforms, is that going to be enough? Is 4 platforms going to be enough? And do I want to put it on an angle? I think I want to put it on an angle. Why are you Why did you do that? Hang on a second. I just realised I was in a Discord VC, and I was going to just quietly leave it before, yeah, anyone shows up. Yeah, I was... What I've got to do now is I've got to... All of the current road network is being retired. That's going to happen immediately. So that means I've got the Grantham Exchange going to be coming straight in here. I'm going to be handing food out to Hornsey immediately. Food out to Hornsey immediately. Food out to Stratton and that. And because I've now got branch lines that are capable of doing that, I am so pumped. I am so happy that I've actually now got lines that I can just connect to and run on. I'm just going to work out now the best way of doing so. If anything, I'm going to keep the carts because buildings, goods, I'm not actually going to keep the carts. I'm actually going to make them cargo trams. Yeah, you could have them 30-meter platforms. There we go. So the carts in question, they can be, yeah, so these ones. Manage a line from, rather than the grain exchange, you guys go from here. And at the same time, you go via both capable platforms. And because that's a tram track, buildings, I want depots, tram depot, I want it with catenary. Steam cargo trams, I want them long. I'm going to have 10 of them. And that's going to be running on that service. At the same time, these horse carts are going to get sold. So let's immediately replace that service. Secondly, right, so now you can be retired. You can be retired. You're no longer useful. And they're going to take you back as far as there. I really shouldn't have done that paused. There we go. Tracks 60. Do I want it 60 or do I want it 80? I'm going to bring it up to 80, so that's 50 miles an hour. Yeah. Gonna match the bridge that my brother used. And then take that round into there, like so. So now, this grain train no longer goes to Grantham Exchange, it goes straight down to there. That works, and that works amazingly well. So that will take... It's probably completely broken it for now. But at the same time, now that I can afford it, I am actually going to upgrade this. You're weaving in like that entirely because, well, at the time, that was what you had to do. But no more. Because that was when it was back then when I had to do it on the cheap. Now, let's do it properly. I'm gonna have it so it hugs the same route. Just because it looks nice. It's going down to single track there, but this is going to be a double track. Fine, I'll do it the long way. And at the same time, too much slope. Well, there is actually quite a slope there. Because my brother wanted to try and go over the top. Whereas I don't want to. Train on the way, isn't it? Yeah, that makes that corner now redundant. Why are you... Oh, because you only have one station. Okay. That makes sense. Meanwhile, at the same time... Right, there we go. But now, I've got to get from here onto... I don't want it to go parallel, because I don't want it to connect to the track. But I want that to connect to that without producing too much of a gradient, or without producing too much of a lump. That'll do. Because you... need to have a parallel... I want to have you so you've got a parallel running track. I don't necessarily care much about speed, because I'm kind of wanting this to be a little bit almost tramway-esque. Too much slope. Why is there too much slope? To hell with it. Okay, so Scarborough's going to be interesting. No, it's not actually. If I can use that bridge in the same way that Callum has, then it's not going to be interesting at all. It's going to just be fucking easy. Just get rid of that. Yeah. Oh shit! I think I just deleted the house. Two buildings will be destroyed. Oh dear, whoopsie daisy. Oh no, my finger slipped. It was slow. My bottom. My bottom says no. Right, now, up here, I need to look at... Oh yeah, because Tinmouth is a heck of a climb away, but into the mountain. But there's nothing up there for it. There's nothing up there of my interest. So I'll ignore it for now. Buildings. Okay, so all the industry is still in the same place. So, if anything, I can just redevelop the cart to redevelop the vehicles to just move it. So in that regard, I want to configure this cargo. I reckon I'm gonna want to have two warehouses. There we go. So that now has a capacity on the goods side for 160. For this, so from rather than going from there, you now go from there, and you don't need anywhere near that many vehicles. Please tell me there's a road depot nearby, because otherwise I've probably just made a lethal mistake. Not really the closest one. Yeah, that's the closest one. Oh, for fuck's sake. You need 5. Unable to find path? Ah, well, yeah, that might have something to do with the fact that there isn't a road at the minute. That can be easily rectified. You're not needing to build anything because there's nothing to build at the moment. Yeah, do that. Do that. And no, don't do that. Do that. That's temporarily reinstated all of them. So now you can go to MCD Chew. There we go. And now I've got to get that line. Because ironically enough, they've built the station in the perfect place. For me to just go 1, 2, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ding, bang, walla walla, bing, bang. One thing I've noticed, Callum, is you forgot your starters. Forgot your signals, I think, in general. So. Yeah, you've entirely forgotten your signals up here. Okay, so now if I get this on before the tunnel... Can I get away with that? No. I can do that. It drops you to 30, though. I don't care much about speed, though, to be honest with you. I'm actually trying to get this in on the cheap. I know, shock. Me, and cheap. What have you done? What have you done with the real one? With the real me? What have you done with the real me? The answer is, nobody knows. In there like that, and one can go in there like that. Right, so that is got 2 food lines set up now. Means this entire cart route, manage vehicles, sell, manage line, delete. I can actually outright delete one of the lines now. That's actually spooky that I can do that, but I just did that. What I'm going to do, though, up here is tracks. Need 40. No, I'm going to take it off this side. No, I'm not. Always take it into a station that you know stuff is going to want to turn around at. Tracks. Buildings, depots. Now, cargo. But bum. Yeah, okay, that is interesting because there isn't a goods stack platform down there. Yeah, okay. I'm going to redevelop this throat just a little bit. Nothing too massive, just adding in a second line. There we go. So that allows for so in reality, you can actually probably go into platform 3 and it would be the correct platform for you because you're planning to terminate. At the same time, MCR Church MCR Churchgate Food. Right, Deep Red, Add Station, Goods, Church Stretton Branch, and then Add Station U. And that's deployed a train on that. Whereas these two, new line, needs to go from here to here. And this is MCR managed line. So this, when it hits here, needs to be able to access both of those. At the same time, Churchgate Food managed line. No, that's Churchgate Food I've just done. Highworth Food. Managed line. You can access all of them. Why are you complaining? Oh, you can access all of them that way. But not the other way. Okay, fine, if you're going to complain. 40, there we go. I hate that. That is such a nasty sounding screech. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. You're doing that rules out the door. I'm not doing that because that'll break the roots. Manage the line. What is your maximum speed? 16. So now, that is 2 of the 3 lines out here done, and it's already April. I need to somehow whip this off here. But also at the same time, it'd be cool if I could get this up here and get it on. I don't mind if it's slow because they're climbing a bank out of a station. But that is ugly as sin. I abandoned my only rule, which is on, then on. But in this regard, I might just make it so these can only access these two platforms. Although actually, I think that would be better. I know that's broken these 2 stations, so these 2 routes, because so I'm gonna make them go to 3 and 4. temporarily... Oh, no, hang on a second. No, I stand corrected. I can get somewhat across from there if I do it from there. No, I stand corrected. I can do it. I'm going to need to put some form of loop line in. What if I take it through Reading? Ooh, if I take it the long way round. Yeah, if I take it the long way round. Yeah, I'm taking the long way round. Because then I can just do a quick blast up this side of the river. But I will take it up to 120 once clear of the station. Yeah, and then bring it up into Hornsea, because if I can get a building good station, can I get a single, a 2-track good station anywhere sort of around here? Yeah, that'll do. It's a bit of a high. Oh, that's a bit high. Yeah, that's high. Keep it low. That'll immediately accept goods, and then what I could do is, because I'll accept some goods, then I can make it a tram. Make it a goods tram. Yeah. That works. And then what I need to do is have a signal there. A signal there. A signal there. A signal there and there. There and there. There and there. And there. And there and there. And I'm gonna have this drop down to 40 on this bit. And yes, that's 40 kilometers, so that's 25. And then that runs round into there. I want that going into 2 with it connecting into whatever it wants to get to. 1, 2, and 1 through 4. And that is MCR River Runner Food. So that's blasting straight through the center of Grantham. And then he fires up to there. Yeah. I am loving this. I'm going to leave that on there for now. Because what I'm going to do is... Tracks. I don't want to build... I don't want to upgrade. I want to build. Right, cargo. Yeah, there we go. And then over here, over here, I want buildings, I want a tram depot. So that's now moved everything over to rail freight. I still have time left in here. So I'm going to do 2 things. 3, I'm going to build 3, maybe 4 more lines whilst I'm here. And that requires me first to get back to North Towton. At North Towton, right, buildings, I need to see where your goods is. Where your goods at. Oh, I built it right in the I built it right in the industrial heart of the city. Okay. That's actually interesting. I didn't know I did that. I'm going to that road. Because, well, I mean, there's a heck of a lot of resources that Towson can start accepting. Right. Oh, my bottle. Oh, right. Waiting on that. And then you need to move over to there. And at the same time, you can get over there. Just having this. Yeah, it's pretty just basic. What do you do there? That is the lumpiest of lump. I don't know how many times at this point. Is it becoming a running gag that I rebuild Towton? At this point. Is that what this is becoming? It's becoming a running, just a running gag at this point that North Towton needs to be rebuilt. Jesus Christ, it's like fucking Operation London Bridge. Do that. I will fix you in a minute. Get over. Or not. I don't care. Okay, so if you want to get over... Once we've done the diamonds... what if all of them united start diving? If I'm right... No, I want you to snap. Thank you, because if I'm correct... Yeah, it's double whip. So if I use one as a ruler, and then tell it to dive, and then connect you through like so, and you dive, you're diving to match, that means you can dive, you will then go down, you'll carry your tracks, and go down, you'll carry yours and go down, and then you go over and actually connect and go down. No, I want you to hold the dive. Good, you've entered the tunnel. That means I can now position you where I want you. You can... Good, and then you dive. and stay down for a little while. Actually, if I can I not? No, that works. There we go. Yeah, that works. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works. And that means now I've got 6 goods platforms at the opposite end of the main line. On there, immediately on the tunnel exit rather than next to it. Yeah, there we go. So 6 mainline platforms. Lugshaw, not sure what to do with it. Needham. Barton on Needham Market. It could go into Barton on Humber and then be transferred by road. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because Barton on Humber doesn't want it yet. What's broken? Who's complaining? Fuck off that way. And now everything's complaining because that's now no longer connected. I'm not mistaken, all of that's meant to be at 60, isn't it? What goes down to 25? Goes to back there. Right, no, you can accelerate up to 60 until yeah, about 30 odd hours. Your unit is 30 on that? And it means now I've got to redo the signal. I've got the signal that went missing, which is there, and the signal went missing there. Meanwhile, back to Barton on Humber. Tracks, buildings. Buildings, goods. Right, where does Needham want the food? Some of it, basically just here. Okay, that's easy enough to deal with. Actually, I'm gonna make it life easier for myself. Gonna put it on the other side of that road. Can I have put street access in on? No, it breaks it. Okay, no, you're only having one side street access. Okay, that's fine. Tools. Yeah, I'm going to put that in as a just steam tram, not because I don't think it should be electrified due to the loading gauge. Or loading. I think there's a loading gauge. There'll be a loading restriction because I think steam load. I think trains are actually use a higher, bigger, larger loading gauge than trams. So yeah, well, in this game at least. In reality, they're about the same. Wolfgang can confirm if they are or not. What? Nothing's on it, so we can get MCD needing delivery. Yep, turn red. Right, steam. And I now need large engines, or as large as engines I can get. And now these are going to be running express mail vans. On 40. These ones are going to be running for Towton Food. Did I seriously not go? New line. Click stations to add. Click on stations to add.
Now, which way am I going to send these? I could send these via the Woodhead, but that's only a double track main line, and it's already fairly congested in places.
I also have Ludwig that I could deliver to because it's a good station in the middle of the town. Sandhurst, it seems to want to accept food. Okay, so first we're gonna make a stop at Sandhurst. Then Needham. Before returning. MCR Needham food. Now, I am going to do something interesting. I'm going to put a single on the express freight wagons. And do the express freight wagons have a brake van that is compatible for them? 60, 60, 60, 60. No, they don't. So these are through fitted. Okay. Line 1. However, line 1 doesn't have anything. So I need to find line 1 now. Manage line. I want this to make sure that it is going on the fasts, because I don't want it to be impeded. Or I want it to be impeded by as little traffic as possible. Now, I do know it's going to complain there because it can't find a route back. I'll have to fix that and allow for Crowborough trains can filter from the fasts to the slows. Now, there's the reason why I'm having these being able to run on the fasts. That is, to be simply put, it is purely so services don't need to stop. As services don't need to, as this service doesn't stop, it goes end to end. I don't necessarily care about it going on the fasts. At the same time, it's not only end to end, but it hits a minimum speed. It can hit the maximum speed of the current line, which is 75 miles an hour. It's the maximum speed at the minute. Well, theoretically. Right, it's just here. I'll do it. I'll do it the crossover at 120. There we go. That removes any issues that the line was having existingly. It's already working. That's line 2. MCR's House and Food. Get rid of Church Stretton. That's been up there for way longer than it needed to. And I think that's in here now. MCR Towton Food. There we go. Also, at the same time, I'm going to get Lugshaw connected with food. And I want to then do the pièce de la résistance that I'll end the episode with. Regardless of the timings that of the episode has been so far, even though I'm only in August, I've got plenty of time. I am actually... as I am... The pièce de la résistance is going to be the first true end-to-end intercity. Right, yeah, I'll have 70 capacity. You can have one of those style. 4 trains on it. New line. MCR Lugs Food. I will give it its full title in a second. click to add stations. Yes, please. You will see all platforms. You're complaining because you probably it's the only station on the route. You need to somehow... Oh no, you probably can get round to the good station down here. Yeah, well, you'll go that way, and then you'll come off there. You are actually taking... And you are taking the bypass! Nice! I am impressed. And you'll go that way through Haverhill and the junction. Yeah. Yeah, you do that. And also, one thing that I've spotted, because it's here, is just to make a little bit more money. Haverhill, and you go navigate round onto the slows for Needham. How are you planning to get back currently? Are you gonna... Yeah, you're taking the Woodhead. And you're also, for some reason, deciding to go onto the fasts. No fast moving for you. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Because are you looping around and going into that way? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. This is incredible. Can you park into one? And also access two? Yes, you can. And as promised, to finish up, let's get some actual intercity going. L, new line, MCR, Midland, main line. You can be in deep red. MCR, Midland Mainline, Intercity. You will leave on platform 7 exclusively. You will blast straight through Crowborough. You will stop at Lugshaw, platform 2. You will then go straight to Needham Market Platform 8. Why are you complaining? Because you're trying to get back to you will then continue on all the way to not Northwich. Where's the next one? Do I seriously go all the way up to Prescott? No. I'm gonna stop at Sandhurst, platform 1. Prescott, platform 1. And then into Grantham on platform 1, but able to access 2, 3, and 4 before returning and on the same calling pattern. Prescott. Flying through Northwich, flying through Axbridge, stopping at Sandhurst, flying through to Needham Market platform, hauling at platform 9, going through to Lugshaw Riverside at platform 3, and then straight to North Towton, unveiling the newest technology that we have, the 422, and finally we have 6-wheel coaches. 1, 2, 3 coaches of first class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coaches of third, with a birdcage brake coach and a full brake. In fact, I'm going to go 2 full brakes. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locos on that. And there you go. At the same time, I'm going to have a semi-fast service running with the same loco. But no, build the line first. New line. North Towton. Departing from platform 2. You will then stop at Crowborough on the slows. Lugshaw on the slows. You will skip Beckenham. You will then come into Needham on the fast. That you can't do. Okay, you will come into Needham on the slows. You will stop at Sandhurst, Axbridge. You'll cut through Northwich, stop at Prescott, and arrive in Grantham. Before going through Prescott, Axbridge, Sandhurst, Needham on the slows, Riverside on the slows, Crowborough, and North Towton. MCR. MCR, Midland Mainline Semi-Fast. And I'm trying to find a loco now compatible that I think would be fitting. That's suburban tanks. That's a suburban tank. That an 060 could work. You're too short of range. Could use the older singles with a large tender. If there is one. There is one. And then what I'll use is a mix of actually, what is the industry like? Oh, you're going to have a decent amount of fuel coming into you then. So yeah, yeah. So after just upgrading that, let's go over, back up to Grantham one last time and see how everything's going. Now, I am deploying trains at a fair old rate here at the second, so I understand if stuff is getting a little bit jammed up. Reading Grantham is popular. Ooh. This is actually going really well. That's on the upgrade. I am actually really impressed with this. This is just going from strength to strength. I'm going to pause the game time here, because this is where I'm going to choose to end this episode, and at the same time we're going to at least write down partially on 172 here, watching at least the goods go some of the way down the main line towards Towton, whilst one of the needed goods trains there goes by. I'm just the ability that we can do stuff like this, and yeah. I'm gonna rename this because I did say and there's a fuel service for some reason. Why are you running on the fastest? I'm not complaining. You're just going down there first for the first time. But this is just going to be something special now. We've got trains doing deliveries, food getting delivered. I do want to check out how much food is capable of being delivered to just directly passively delivered from none. Okay. That's easy to fix. Now, I consider that fixed. Line 1 being renamed to MCD. MCD Sandhurst Delivery. At the same time, I'm going to replace these vehicles with these. It's only 1 million, and it's something I think they need. Makes them a bit faster, makes them carry a heck of a lot more. You guys, whilst I'm here, can also go and upgrade, and you guys can also get an upgrade. Sandhurst Fuel, with one of the regional services sitting in the station at the moment. This is going well. I know there's a lot of money I've spent, but hopefully the money I've spent can be very rapidly offset by the potential money that we'll earn as soon as any of this beds in and gets delivered. You are carrying 13, you are sitting in depot, you are carrying 8, and you're carrying nothing. I'm gonna go with you because you're 172. I said you're 131 anyway. You are just currently trying to get up to speed at the minute. Were you stopped at a signal? Yeah. Training press 1? Training press 1. quarters. They've never noticed you there. But I'm going to leave that in the corner. That's one of the Towson fuel trains. You're one of the trains I've just replaced earlier on. You're one of the Towson fuel trains. Okay, back in the other direction. I'm not sure why. Why has the Newcastle shuttle not got a train? That was meant to have a train for the sake of... the reason why that has a train on it is for just increasing capacity sakes between the two towns. It doesn't need to be big, it just needs to run. Meanwhile, going back to town, going back down to there. We have already cleared Prescott. We're doing almost line speed right now. Holy shit, these trains can do 75 miles an hour. This is genuinely the fastest thing in fucking equipment. It's a goods train. Is it reduced to 40 through here? sorts of things to run speed is. Don't get me wrong, it's kind of pretty. But, because, you know, it almost has a character of its own because of how sort of windy it is, but there's windy and then there's everything is reduced to like 40 to 50 miles an hour because it's too windy. It's like mountain pass level windy. Hopefully I can actually get ahead of this train now. Nope. Damn it. Oh, there you are. And you're doing maximum speed. Yippee! First I think I've seen one of those. Coast to that. I do love the frequency of trains coming along here though. Even though there's a double track main line, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a constant flow. So that does mean that, you know, we could be starting to see issues of traffic. Though we are at Needham now. So what we'll see is a bunch of some routes ending. And then in reality us picking up other routes. And I don't know if I'm looking at a blockage or the autosave just making me or the autosave gaslighting me into thinking I've got a blockage. It turns out it's the autosave. I love the autosave. I really don't. I really, really don't like the autosave. The autosave, the only time that I ever like the autosave is when it actually decides that it's going to be it's actually going to be an auto. It's actually going to be good. But no, those trains. Just yes. Yes, 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 yes. I just love them. So once this, like, just because we've got so many trains at the minute running on this section up, we've already done a decent stretch of the map. And the bit that's actually the most time consuming, we've just flown through. There's a decent amount of stuff coming up there. No, 42 so far going up there. You're a passenger train. You're a passenger train. You're a goods train. Eden Food's got loads. The Towton's got loads. Stretton's got a fair bit. Trenton's got a fair bit. Towton's got a fair bit. That's the Rain. Highworth has got a fair bit. Lugshaw's got nothing as of yet. Has Lugshaw got any trains running? Yes, it does. Needham's got a load, and the Hornsea's got a fair bit. So when trains get back, they've got loads. They've got food to deliver. Through, even though he's technically bowling. But I should be flagged through here with total authority. Don't mind a speed reduction through the junction here of Eden 25. Oh, hello there. Wolfgang, I hope you don't mind. It's okay, I will, remedy the issues. Right. We're going through on the flat. Delete the road, start again. So you can do afford to delete. Well, you've just done it. Right, so now you're going to connect to there like so, and have you go across like so. At the same time, you're going to have the thing there. Waypoints, no, road waypoint. Little whistle. Issue is that I want to have a whistle board there and it pulls out. But, well, there's a track in the way. Often. Right, so now put the roads in. No. No trams. Just road in there. Put a road across there. That's going to cost me a couple hundred foul. And yeah, it did. Buildings, waypoints, signal, whistleboard there. With a home signal there. So yeah, the line can be flagged through. The reason why it's having a hissy fit at the minute is because you are not actually connected up yet. Did I bust stuff or something? In street building. What I'm gonna do then will bring you through to there. Better. There? Question. trying to work out how to actually fix this at the second. So, because currently you're coming in on 2 and leaving on. Who is that side of the road? No. Okay, no, delete that. Put it back in. Let's have a look. It works that way. But then having road. We are, and at 5 you can see both terminals. Yeah, there we are. That fixes it. Stagecoaches. They're battered up anyway. Put a few more on. This is a popular route. And yeah, Wolfgang, I've merged these 2 routes. So instead of it going Needham Bournemouth, it needs to be renamed to Needham Shipston. Huh? Oh, look at me. I am actually going to pause whilst I have the money so I can put that in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's an unfortunate circumstance. Why has that happened? I don't know, maybe because you've gone insane. I mean, that's one way. But no, okay, right. We do seem to be able to somewhat cover the funds. But don't know why it's... When you're at Needham, how long are you waiting? No, you're waiting 90. Right, you and you get out of my station. So yeah, you have a frequency of 12 minutes. Which isn't actually that bad for a shuttle, considering the intercity service has a frequency of 8. Now has a frequency of 18. Woodhead. You have a frequency of 8 minutes. Manage vehicles. Frequency of 14. Midland Mainline Intercity is a frequency of 16. Midland Mainline Semi-Fast is a frequency of 20. Needham Local has a frequency of 7. Actually, I feel like having, if I can take that down to, can I make that actually 10? 9 minutes, that's better. Ivanhoe Regional, 8 minutes. Reduced to 12. Derwent, 4. Wolverine reduced to 8. Woodhead is 14. You are 16, that's fine. Yeah, everything there is fine. And suddenly doing that, we're... Okay, that is through just basically selling trains. It's not actually technically the most accurate thing in the world. Let's check profit meters. So we've got at the top of the chart the Grand Union Rail Freight LUDG goods food. Then the Woodhead, then the Grand Union Freight SHER food. Okay, and then they've just taken up the spot. The Grand Union Railway Westbury Flyer. The Pad Oil on a Sterling single. People are insane, I swear they are. Jesus Christ, a lot of this is moving around. Then you've got the Coal Shuttle. Then you've got Needham Local. Shipping is making a fair bit. We're making money. Is the end of the takeaway of all of this is we're making money. Running another signal block there. NCR Midland Mainline Intercity, once you arrive there, you are to load. Grantham, you are to load. To sit there and load at each end. minutes. 9 minute turnaround on that. Right, what have we got down here? 9 minutes. 5 minutes. Manage vehicles. You. I also save. Never noticed you were there. However, for 5 minute turnaround, you are basically full, so I'm not actually going to touch you. East side, 4 minutes. You're getting trimmed up. You are barely full. That brings you down to 6 minutes. You're 16. You're 21. You're 19 at the moment. You're 9. You are 7. 4. So that's a shuttle, that's acceptable. Tall bridge, 5. Woodhead, 14. Yeah. There's a hive of activity down here. You're still trying to get through Cobra. And then you finally move on to the slaves. What have we got for the biggest spenders? So Towton Fuel and the Flying Kipper, losing 10 and 7 million respectively. Oh. Then you've got the MCR Midland Main Line. That looks like the Intercity setup. That's 4 mil. Luxor Fuel is... Luxor Food, I mean. Why are you carrying fuel? I mean, okay. I don't know why you're carrying fuel, but if you're carrying... Oh, is it for church? It might be for church. Probably for both church and Hornsey. You know what? Carry on. However, the fuel trains have unanimously chosen to go down to Towton before coming back up here for fuel. Why, I don't know. Speaking of which, I think this is one of them here. So they cost me 2 million to... It cost me 2 million to get for a return trip. hopefully, and I do mean this hopefully, once, because I have just stripped out a load of services here to increase the time between trains. That should start to have a knock-on inside the throw. Because now 1880 is here, and I have new coaches. I have 6-wheel coaches. I don't need as many services on my stuff anymore. $4 million just then on 10. You can keep doing your work, sir. That line is already bare. That line just fucking made it off of its money. Just made it money back that it was losing. $4 million in a single run, and that was only with 10 on board. Yeah, why is there fuel being delivered to Lugshaw? Why is there... Why am I getting petrol? But with this, I'm going to leave this here. And yeah. Jesus Christ, that's already up to level 3, partway through level 4. Holy shit. Holy shit. What holy shit, holy. Yeah. This works. And you know what? I don't care if these are bringing petrochems back one way, or they're doing fuel petrochems for food train. Don't you need a food train as well? This is a food train. This is exchange sidings, 1880 to 1881. Yeah, I've been for Guy to Midland Counties Railway, and we now have a top to bottom main line functioning from top to bottom. Goodbye.